250. Sorry, I cut over a little bit. Taking off. Alright.
I see you off in front of me.
Gear up.
1 is up, visual 2 is up, visual.
Okay.
Force of habit.
It's all good. Alrighty. And now throttles are back all the way back. Alrighty. Alright.
Alright, Johnson. We're going to hold brake.
Let me know when you're up in the air, guys.
Power to 80%. We're going on 3 brakes.
Ready.
Let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
Brake, brake, brake.
I'm holding at about 85% up.
Susie, push to A9.
Hog 1, wheels up, flaps up.
Copy, push to 800.
I'm turning towards first waypoint.
Is 289 one of our presets?
Yeah, it's COM 1, preset 4. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, whenever.
Okay, there it is.
Big push to A9er.
Somebody behind me. Yeah,
That
we're
would be
back. Okay.
Blue 4 Phantom 29, was it 092 for 87 from Bullseye?
Yeah, the A10s are in formation.
What about the Phantom? Hostile or friendly?
We're heading directly towards
Pontiac 1,
Benson.
Bullseye 091, 81, Angels 27. Copy, seen.
Please don't shoot me down. Are you the aircraft that's been trailing me on my RWR this entire time?
Possibly. In formation with forward flight of 52s.
Yeah, I'm just flying my route. I
Johnson, I
prefer not
pushed
to die.
my UHF
Copy,
over
copy.
to
Was I
289.
off of your 7, 8 o'clock?
I'm gonna go ahead and check in 289 once this conversation's over.
Nah, you were off my... Oh yeah, actually you were. But... got the side chatter.
UC flight,
Flight
holding
hands with checking on 289er. That's frag. Mission area.
Okay, let's move up on that.
Uzi 11, Wizard Radar contact, South check bullseye 058, 16, Angels 4, 2.
Negative alpha check.
Negative alpha check. I'm
57,
20. They're checking in on 123.
Bullseye should be the port about 20 miles west of the Sal al-Assad.
They said, position south of my side, just really far behind us now. Okay,
yeah,
copy on that.
We're way behind you.
We're kind of in between. Johnson, your response to SRS hospital.
I might hang back just a little to check on the A10.
Copy that. I'm going 257 right now. I'm climbing to 6,700 feet right now.
Yep, I have visual on. You just remember that in nav mode on your master mode, you can use clear to beautiful arrows where we are.
What did you say?
So if you look back at the your hut, for example, you'll get a little clear triangle to the right check as well. In nav mode.
I heard something about a mic check.
Disregard. A10s, could you just confirm your current elevation?
Repeat last.
Please confirm current altitude.
Current altitude, Angels 5.
Lovely, thank you.
Hey, for the maps, do I actually like select the like be looking at that page, the LMV2 page, for it to warm up?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. They're passing 8,500 feet, 220.
Benson chasing down the A10, but now established contact.
I'm sorry, you were broken, what'd you say?
Benson is chasing down the A10, I have now established contact.
Alright, copy.
So you're taking the front, I'm taking the rear, this is actually better than the escorting.
So Johnson, how long have you been flying in the A10? Let me know if there's anything that you need a hand with while we're heading in.
Oh, I'm good. I know I'll do most of the stuff, so.
The A10 should bear in mind they have salt in the air, so I might be having some sort of lag.
I'm doing good so far. Flying on, like I don't see you guys back there, but forward.
I got one of you found coming up behind us.
Yeah, no, that's me. You've started moving again. I'm guessing you're doing... Do you know what?
Me?
No, sorry, the A10s.
What was the question?
How do I know when the maps are ready to go? Like it just says 1688. Like I put the code in 1688 and it exits in the screen.
Oh, so there should be like an exit box you get to go.
you were super broken.
Alright, hog flight, bypassing fence waypoint, heading
Warning,
into
autopilot.
Two copies.
Alright, Johnson, at this point, we'll fence in, lights off, master arm on.
Two's fenced in.
Escort fenced in. 10.0.
One fenced in. That's what one fenced in. 9.8.
This is fenced into the A10. I have 2 times Maverick Echo substantial. Could you let me know what data code you're running?
Two's on 1578.
Hog 1 is currently on 1413.
Okay, I'll go 1413. I think the other one was 1578.
Affirmative.
Okay, I have set code 1413 for escort. Okay, there. Yeah. Right, you've got your Maverick on, and you've got your blink code in, yeah.
Yeah, affirm. These are go 1578, and I have the LMV2 page open from the storage menu.
Perfect. Now, can you see down by your jettison? Wait, you know it says mode?
Say again.
You know your mode switch is? Your weapons mode switch?
Yeah, affirm.
Okay, next to that there's a fuse switch.
Okay.
Set the fuse switch to IN in.
Okay.
Okay. Now, you've got the,
So what'd you say? Can we do this over Discord, because you're really kind of broken?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you better now. You're super staticky and shit when you're talking SOS.
Okay, so basically when they call out that they are lasing a target, all we have to do is did you put your MVGs on, by the way?
No.
Okay, well that's going to you're playing on hard mode then, because when they lace
Johnson,
something,
I'm slowing down
they
to
lace us on
fuel flow
they lace it
25.
on both. That would, with your MVGs on, it gives you basically like a laser point to what they're looking at. But all you need to do is have your Maverick selected, armed, and uncage it, and then you can just fire it once it tracks the laser point. Oh, see it in your HUD.
Okay. Alright, sounds good. I've already pushed into the next station.
Well, you were pushing waypoint 3.
I mean, I'm
We're not gonna go
I'm
into
chasing
waypoint 3. That's Allepo.
Well, where's that at?
You know where the helicopters spawn? Just above there. So
Right now.
Okay. Can you see the mark on the map on the F10 map?
Yeah.
Johnson, do
basically
you
next
see
to
my broadcasted
Oh,
speak?
that's where the
Kind of near the
helicopters
attack mark.
I'm next to Allepo. Like I'm directly east of or west of Allepo. Yeah.
I'm east
Okay.
of Aleppo.
There are 2 stadiums right out of my mark.
No, sorry,
so
I'm
we'll
west
try
of
to
Aleppo.
investigate that one first. That covers 2 of the 3 that are in the city.
A10s. The A10s are slightly south of the left.
Looks like there's a lot of tall buildings around
I'm
that stadium
kinda
area, so
orbiting
we're
right
probably going to
now.
want to climb.
Outside of Allepo. I don't
But
see
let's manage our distance in case there are any shore
much
rads,
anything else, and
which
don't
I
wanna
expect
get
there may
to the
be.
area without getting fucked with to get fucked up. So, if I can't observe it.
Okay, well remember you've got your hut, yes? And you've got your flare. So you can use that to track us in the sky. Can you see us in the sky? We'll be the little triangles that aren't on the ground.
Try not to get within 10 miles of the city.
We can actually tell you which one of those stadiums is full.
Oh, we'd lovely. We'd really appreciate that.
We're turning around right now, heading back, like, looking for...
Well, when I say I can put some gun rounds in the stadium back in the day. I might be able to do something better than that, actually. That might.
We could hear you just fine in Discord, too.
Oh, you can hear me in Discord? Excellent.
Yes.
So, Zor.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on clear looking back towards where that dot is, where that circle is.
Okay, I'm seeing in the... Okay, so I'm here, which means in the southwest of the city, there are 2 stadiums next to each other. I'm going to put down a mark on the map, actually, that would be the best thing.
The 2 stadiums next
found-
to each other is the Stadium Cluster 1.
Yep. Anyway, those 2 stadiums right next to each other, the westernmost stadium has a whole cluster of flare targets.
Someone fire a missile?
I did not fire. Stand by. A10s?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you see the stadium that I'm currently putting closest to?
There is a lot of movement on the ground.
I got eyes on the cluster of 2 stadiums in the southwest.
Yep. Those are the bad guy stadiums.
Both stadiums. Got you.
No, the one to the west is the bad guy stadium. It's got a whole collection of what look like tents inside on the field. Slightly damaged.
Look at the AAA start going up.
Yeah.
That's a lot of AAA.
Okay.
So what's the game plan here?
Warning, autopilot.
The game plan is destroy the stadium with the weapons inside it first, I think. And then ask if they want any further destruction. Bear,
Yeah.
are you able to see? First of all, are you able to see any of the air people? Us?
No, I don't. No.
Okay, let me see if I can find the. Just give me a minute to finish.
I'm at 7,000 feet right now.
7,000 feet.
Yeah.
Do you know how to turn your? Do you know how to turn on your FLIR overlay for your HUD? No, okay, that's something you can cover.
Where would that be?
It's a bit of a process, unfortunately. You have to turn it on, have it on your side MFB, and then hold down the center display button. As in, sorry, like display button in the center. Or, display button push in.
So I take it we may need to take out some of this these AAA cannons just to clear a path.
Okay. So. Give me a central display button.
Okay, so on your left MFD,
Yep.
set that to FLIR,
Okay.
and then make sure that your HUD switch, HUD display mode is set to night.
Right. Okay.
So flick that little switch all the way down
Yep.
to the bottom. Yep. And then
Alright, I got a hostile helo, MIA at my speed. You want me to engage?
MI8. Are you sure it's an MI8?
Yeah, it's
got
MIA.
friendly, we have friendly
Yeah.
aerial supports
Yeah. Yeah.
in the area.
Yeah. Okay. And so then what?
Alright. I'm assuming we're cleared hot on any anti-air.
I'm scanning with the Maverick light.
Okay.
Actually, stand by. I wonder, we've got some OH-58s in the area. We might have to get lasers from there.
OG-1 is engaging an anti-artillery
I'm
unit.
just gonna get back communications.
Currently on my speed, Johnson. Can you confirm that helo, Johnson? Can you confirm that helo is a MI8?
There's an OH-58 at my position.
All right. Firing APK-WS at anti-air artillery. Copy. Rifle.
how do I get the HUD symbology? And how do I get the FLIR symbology on the HUD?
FLIR symbology or just clear display?
The FLIR HUD, yes.
Okay.
You got clear selected on the left end of the
Yeah.
mouse button.
Oh shit, I hit a button. I don't know what it does. That's a problem. Okay, sorry, I hit a random button. There's a switch that controls your displays. It goes up, right, left, down, and in. The button for in, you need to hold it down for 2 seconds. I've forgotten the name of this button, unfortunately.
Alright, check. One took artillery piece.
Nice.
That guy never got my thing for me. Focus maybe 264.
Are you shacking artillery where your current speed is, Johnson? Are you shacking artillery pieces where your current speed is, Johnson?
Yeah. That was just one I seen firing.
10-4.
Now,
Let's try to clear more towards our attack point so that we can make a point of ingress. So we're just trying to clear that southwest corner for now.
Hello, Kyles. It's Uzi2 checking in.
So I'm seeing 3 or 4 times tents inside the stadium that is further west of the 2 stadiums near the attack point.
so the one in the middle there.
The Kyle was
So there are
responding.
2 tents currently at the attack point in the southwest of the city. Two stadiums, and then the one that's further to the west of the 2 has a series of tents inside. Let me know if you have a visual. I'm currently at Angels 12.
Yeah, I'm sitting about 11.5. Hold on, let me turn back out. Get my pods on the right side.
Looks like we'll have to attack from either the north or the south because the
east.
grandstands really block the view.
I got a bunch of JDAMs too, so I can drop right on top of their heads if need be.
Oh, I see it.
I'm just a little wary about flying overhead just yet.
You know, whoever was talking about the
Should be high enough to avoid most stuff.
True.
Okay, going to engage the
I might
units.
see if I can lock on any of that with the Maverick. But some of those tents that are, if you're looking in the stadium, the ones that are furthest to the west side of the stadium, almost behind the goalposts, those would probably be best to hit with the JDAM.
That's 7,000 feet.
Yep. Turning to engage the Mi-8s. Oh, I could do it back up this button. No, it's fine. Although if you can turn east towards Allepo, they're hovering above Allepo.
Okay.
Is it out? Are the targets outside the stadium or inside?
The targets
seen
are
targets
inside the
inside.
stadium on the pitch, and the enemy helicopters are hovering over the
Oh,
centre
they're-
of the city.
That's weird. They all of a sudden appeared.
Okay, and Fox 2.
Okay. I got the south side.
Okay, do you see me firing on your side? Yeah. Damn. There's a whole convoy of these
Pig 1 will
things.
be
I'm gonna
firing
need
2
the
times.
AKs.
Mavericks.
How do I switch to the air-to-air mode?
These had better not be like medical users.
Rifle times 2.
Alright, got good vision on the south tents, or yeah, I think south side tents there. Or yeah, north side tents.
Oh, there's a knee helicopter landed at the stadium.
Which stadium? Is that the within the other stadium in the 2-stadium cluster?
We'll see if I can get it. I still have those Mavericks, by the way. If anybody feels like using them. I'm large with extra.
Johnson, do you want to take those tents on the west side of the stadium behind the goalposts?
Yep. I'm inbound right now.
Alright, I'll be watching.
Okay. You can... I'm basically the source of the only tracer still up.
Flipping away.
That's AAA.
Lots of AAA, yep. North side of the city. Johnson, see if you can egress heading due southwest.
It's hard to hit stuff with this gun. What's the caution now? Okay,
Good effects on the tents.
Also, there is still targets at the stadium.
I feel like fucking absolutely useless.
No, you're fine. It's just that we don't have anyone to laser for us because I can't get the Kairos to respond.
We could laser if needed, as long as it's not in a heavily masked area.
Well, I mean, if you're here, the next. Oh shit! Fix up. Give me a moment to jump down to their Discord and see what I can.
So I don't see a visual on any other targets in that stadium. I think we've cleared that.
We got an artillery piece here turning into engage.
10-4, if you got your speed broadcasted, I'll give you a VDA.
Check.
Good effects. Seeing many more AAA sites firing.
Yeah, I'm seeing this.
Alright, I've got one marked on my broadcasting speed. I'll be turning on them with APKWS.
Copy. See it.
Cog 1 rifle, APKWS, artillery.
Ah, yes, hello again. I managed to make contact with a helicopter.
Very nice.
But they were on 127.5. Anyway, the helicopters are quite willing to bend on that.
So should we use Discord for our interflight and then switch over to TACCOM on our VHF?
So they're speaking to each other on UHF, unfortunately. What we can do is, I can speak to them in their Discord and relay anything over RFRF.
Rifle. AAA.
Turning around view.
Shack, AAA.
Nice.
Where do you go have your collision lights on?
No, I have all lights off. External lights. But I'm sure it won't give you your position away to the AI.
I've got my lights all on. I'm certain at the gate that here it's landed, but I have no bullets left.
Yeah, that's what I was asking about you earlier, if you wanted to take out or not.
The helicopter?
There's something that keeps diving on clear.
You got Mavericks I can lace for you.
No, it's a plane. It's a friendly plane. There's something that keeps diving. Yeah, well, I don't know. It's kind of ordinary right now. So all the bad guys inside the stadium are gone.
Apple Tower, this is Dodge 1-1.
Yeah, I'd confirm that the bad guys inside the stadium in the southwest are cleared.
Copy, I got the tents. They engage the tents.
Wizard Uzi. Easy flight, holding hands with Pig. We've completed our objective at the stadium. Playtime 0 plus 20. Easy one. Copy Uzi 1 in big flight, proceeding south to altitude. Alright, guys, let's turn to 170.
170, alright.
Who's that? Is that for the A10?
Yeah, let's turn to 170. We're going after Alta here, and there's some ground targets they said at the airfield there.
170 as in we're heading bearing 170
I
or
got
frequency
1 JDAM,
170?
5 Mavericks left.
There, I see you above us.
Yes, in traffic. Yeah, go ahead, Benson.
I'm just flying your 9 o'clock low, very low up.
Okay. I don't see you, but okay.
Okay. Do you remember where the stadium is?
Now, what'd you say?
Never mind. To the north of the city, there are some E8s flying very low.
To the north?
Yes, to the north and slightly to the west, but mostly just to the north.
Warning, autopilot.
Alright, how far south are we going here?
Warning, autopilot.
Okay, I got eyes on you now, one there. You want me to follow you?
Yeah, sounds like a plan. I'm just headed bearing 170. I'll slow down, let you catch up.
Alright, Benson, I'm not seeing the helicopter over.
I don't get NVG, so you're kind of hard to see out the see with the data link.
You should have NVGs by default.
Yeah.
If you need to, in the key config, key settings, it should be toggle goggles.
Oh yeah, that's much better. Yeah, I thought you could only have one or the other.
This is not the F-16 or F-18. We've got the best of both worlds in here. I'm currently flying Angels 14, and I'm slowing down my rate of speed here. Bringing my fuel flow down to 15.
Copy. I'm almost to you.
Okay.
Just a couple miles back.
Bear, do you have a distance or range that we should be heading at a bearing of 170?
Or better yet, if you can get a grid, then that'd be a lot better.
Yeah, I'd love to plug something in there. Know what I'm looking at. Bad need word. Yeah, it'd be nice if we had like internal frequencies preset for all the flights, so you know ahead of time how to reach anyone in particular.
I've been talking this whole time. I'm sorry. I'm retarded. Anyways, you should be able to find it from divert because you're going to an airfield. It's Abu Al-Daher.
That's gonna be our target.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it should be from divert.
Alright, so I got it. It's Abu Duhar is right over off to our west here.
But you guys flew now Abu Al-Daher?
Yeah, Al-Daher, C Charlie Victor 35 or 2535.
Yeah. I got 28498 56054 for look at the map.
I got my SPI on it.
I can't see the speed. It's fucking dark as shit.
But definitely Abu Al-Duhar, just to confirm.
Yeah, do her, whatever. It's the one that's
Warning,
south of
autopilot.
Allepo. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You guys are 14,000 feet?
Yep.
I feel like it's just such a waste of a mission for me. I'm sorry.
Alright, let me turn towards that.
Alright, scanning for targets on the airfield now.
Yep. I'm already seeing armor. Main battle tank.
Alright, I'm 8 miles from the target at 4,000 feet.
So far, I've seen main battle tanks. I haven't seen any serious air threats yet.
What side are you seeing the battle tanks on?
I'm seeing like in the middle of the runway.
Currently, yeah, in the middle of the runway. If you look at the center of the runway, I've spotted them on the eastern half. I can go ahead and mark one for you right now. It's on my current broadcasting speed. And then I've spotted a few more pretty much on the center line of the runway and the grass right in between the two runways going east from that point.
I got the whole box thing that we had the other day at the freaking...
Kodak 1-1. Wizard 1-1. I have returned.
All I see is a container for a tank.
Gotcha. Assume all containers are hostile.
Yeah. So this is the same thing I saw the other day at SP.
What's your visibility set to?
I got this thing cranked way up.
No, it's actually an glitch or whatever right now. I think it's some kind of, I don't know.
It didn't happen until after this latest patch.
Index will be 15 minutes.
I got MAVs, I can engage container boxes.
Okay. Let's split the runway up in terms of, I want to say, what's this thing, so what's a good way to split this in half? Let's split it in terms of, west and east. I can grab the west side if you want to grab the east side.
Roger. Just rifled on one.
Alright. Hog one is... oh, shoot. Okay.
What?
All good.
Okay.
Right. Hog 1's coming in. 3 times Mavericks on main battle tanks. Rifle times 3.
Roger.
See some fires in the middle of the runway.
Yep, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 burning tanks. Or containers, or whatever.
Well, what's RTB? Maybe we'll get halfway home by the time. What's RTB index?
Oh, no, we'll definitely be the last ones, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm proceeding home. Correct.
Copy.
All right.
8,000 feet. Position right.
We're heading back to our original base.
Yeah, the edit position.
Okay. Alright, Johnson headed bearing 250.
Copy 250.
Reference down. I'm at 5.2.
Headed myself there.
Hi.
Okay, well that was interesting going to work there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Apparently it's after in about 5 minutes. How are you guys doing?
We're RTB. We got sidetracked down the altitude here when I needed took out 4 tanks.
Excellent.
I just said fuel tanks and that was it.
No, I mean it was. We take so much for granted in the A10. Is the one you say about Sunfall.
Yeah. It's definitely more fun to fly the A10, I feel like.
Yeah, the helicopters were just so, you could hear them, they were struggling to links to each other, coordinate with each other and stuff like that, and they were finding it impossible to see things I was able to see here, and then they weren't able to laze because they couldn't see any targets, which I thought was quite fun for a scout helicopter. They spent most of the time surrounded by targets, unable to see any.
I couldn't
We're
see
supposed
any
to be
targets.
17 and 13,000 feet.
But that's it, they were, they were just so low. When I gave them the NGRS coordinates of the station, as in, when I gave it off the F10 map rather than anything, they couldn't actually see the tuck being landed inside. Because they were just obscured by like ground. Is Abu al-Dahur enemies?
What was that?
It was.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Well,
was.
I'll head
Hey.
to Basel then.
Vincent,
Yeah.
fun fact, just like SP, all those tanks looked like containers on.
Yeah,
As well.
no, there were actually. I had a look myself, and when I flew past, I was like, oh, so it's just cargo boxes. And then when I flew past the second time, after you had destroyed them, then the tanks that lined up in the stadium, the boxes had been replaced by scorch marks, and the scorch marks were perfect ovals. And inside the scorch marks were tiny little cubes. I was like, I'm not quite sure this is all. Maybe this is how maybe they've made the game run so bad. Optimization is just. This is now a 26-bit game.
Alright, Hog 1, fenced out. Current state, 6,000.
Hawk 2, fenced out, and 6,000. It's 5,700.
Alright.
Escort 2, fenced out 4,001.
That's Fort 1 fenced out 4.9.
It's amazing how much loiter time taking the bags and it's needed.
Yeah. I feel like such a failure today.
That's fine. In my first AV8 op, I spent half of it crashing. I then tried to vertically land and tank. My honestly, the best thing I did in that entire operation was fly out, collect one of our other AV8s who had taken damage and no longer had any HUD, and guide him back into the airfield, where he then landed and I tanked him. But yeah, also I think because there wasn't really all that much for us to do because we were escorting. If we had actually set out with our own weapons, there would have definitely been things for us to hit.
I'll see you make sure I remember to take night vision next time.
Yeah, although it does require either the helicopters to be useful or the A10s to stick around and base for us.
Yeah.
What frequency were the helicopters on?
They were on 127.5. I think what happened was they were initially put on 127, but the problem with that is that's the default F-16 second frequency. So they would have found a whole load of F-16s already chatting on their frequency when they joined it. So they probably decided, oh, we'll just step over by 0.5. But command didn't know. So when they told us 127, and I kept checking in on it, nothing happened. Anyway, they were mostly using Discord to talk to each other.
You were very staticky and quiet in SRS. I don't know why.
Yeah, it was very hard to hear.
I think maybe one day I should buy a microphone.
I think that sounds like a great plan. I don't even want to
Sorry?
So I really don't even want to land.
Why?
I don't know. I just, just kind of whatever. I don't know. I'm having this kind of attitude right now. That's my problem.
Where are you?
I'm 13 miles from the base.
That's a white sun.
Might as well go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and call in that I'm approaching. Pass that all is on traffic, easy flight of 1 times the carrier.
Approaching Berlin on 17 left.
Cleared in on 17 left.
What's the field frequency?
251.
Did you manage to get the fear thing right?
No.
No. Okay. Well, let's try and sort that out. Second, you're on the ground.
I don't know how to put out the air brake. Oh, never mind. There we go.
Kick it into reverse. It's the only plane. Okay, so the sensor select switch.
No, well, I'm in the process of landing at the moment, so.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
At what point do you guys call into ATC to let them know when you're
10
coming in?
miles.
10 miles? Okay.
10 miles. I mean, you should call approach at 40. In practice, because we don't have multiple controllers.
Basel, this is Hog Flight coming in on approach for landing. Currently 9 miles from the west.
1-4, inbound.
Alright, Johnson, I think just cutting across the north end of the runway, starting our downwind, and then landing on, what was it, 3-5 right?
No, 1-5. 1-7 left.
1-7 left? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Probably should turn on my nose while steering.
Wind's changed up. Let's see, 173.
Susie 1 off the active.
Maybe. Oh, I definitely just missed the turn.
Tower.
Alright. It's gonna be full left-hand pattern then.
We're landing
Fuck
north.
off, Betty. No one likes you. You land south. Or are you guys gonna?
We're landing north or south?
He's gonna land south. Go in at 1-7 left.
Alright, 1-7 left.
7 left.
Warning, autopilot.
If you guys called it in.
Okay, I'm gonna.
4, yep, I'm good there. Okay. Wait, 1-7. 4 left. Yeah, that's from the north.
Fucking know what I'm confused. No, if you land 1-7 left, you're coming from the north to the south.
Yes.
See, you guys are trying to fuck me around. I don't like it.
Just gonna turn here, call downwind. Basel, Al Hog Flight is currently performing overhead brake and going on downwind for runway 17 left.
I'm on final.
I mean, if Tower isn't responding, then they are
Yeah, Rudy's tower.
on 251.
Yeah.
I don't hear any responses coming up.
Neither do I.
Oh. Heard something a second ago, unless that was one of the all fighters.
That's one of them. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Okay. Well,
Who
I
fucking
will
cares?
call. I will call initial, and if nobody responds, then we'll switch to say good to CTAC.
Johnson, you're in the downwind?
But hello,
I'm on final.
Yeah, final. Gotcha.
QC 1 inbound. 30 miles northeast from the airfield.
Oh, good.
Alright, I'm taxiing 1-7 right now. You guys aren't landing on 1-7 right?
1-7 left.
1-7
Oh,
left.
alright, good. Just making sure. Don't want to get run over. That would be a fucking great end to this fucking op.
Basel traffic. Hog 1 is currently on base and turning for short final on 1-7 left.
If you manage to crash into each other when there are 2 runways parallel, that would be quite an achievement.
Awesomely hilarious.
Altitude, altitude.
Talk 2-1 back taxiing on 17 right.
All right. Sorry. I still don't see where my landing lights are, or my taxi lights. So I'm just kinda like,
In the AV8,
I
Yeah.
see one Harrier. Who am I pulling
they're
behind?
on the left at the front.
left at the front. Where?
You got your floodlights on.
Yeah.
Can you see where it says your trim, the dials? Yes.
Puzzle. Traffic, the active's now clear.
No.
Okay. You see where your gear lever is?
Yes.
Just south of that, your trim dials. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Just west of those, your landing light switch and your taxi light switch. So you want that to be in approach when you're on
God,
approach.
I'm so retarded.
I
gonna
think
give up.
it's
I
the
like the
usual
A10.
shape. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, I like the A10. Can I switch back? Or Ron get me mad. What'd you say?
You're still in the same section. You can fly whatever you want whenever you want. You're still in the same section.
But I don't want him to be mad. He seemed very happy that he was gonna have somebody to go to his SPs.
Don't be mad at me, Daddy.
You're like the only person who.
Alright, well I'll still go. But let the record show that A10 is still
You're an
primary
8.
for me.
The A10 is the best takeoff in the game.
Honestly, it really kinda is.
It's the best. Honestly, I take anybody one circle. It's the best air superiority fight.
Yeah.
Now,
You're showing
they've
us
asked
some
me
of
to
that
do
one circle on the runway.
more
Usually
than
1,
one
2,
circle.
cleared in, runway, 17.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. But not for real though, like the A10 is superior.
Just checking, is Vasella the stars now?
Oh shit! I pulled behind
There you
these
go.
things to get like to pull through.
Is
And they all
Vasella
have
the
fucking
stars
JV
now
on
in
it.
full fuel?
Yep.
Alright, I'm calling it that. I've made it here.
In which case, Vasella the stars power, UC 1, 2, inbound, 50 miles north of the
Usually 1, 2, cleared in, runway, 17 right. Sorry, 17 left.
cleared 17 left, UC 1.
Oh, he's back.
Alright. Hi.
Pig and Uzi Flight, if you guys can pop up to the debrief after you recover there.